Did I miss anything about soft skills, about things that you see in organizations or issues
No,
that come
but I
up?
do think, just as sort of a concluding remark, I think that they're extremely important in whatever organization you're talking about, not simply a law firm. So that I think the most successful organizations are ones that create a positive culture, and positive culture generally, I think, is predicated upon good communication skills, and where management and highest management make it a point of understanding and being empathetic to whatever the workforce it is. I think those are the more successful workplaces. And that, by the way, I think if you read the Daily Record or the Business Journal, everybody now has, well, nominate your company for the best workplace. And I often think that, you know, the companies that are nominated or actually chosen are the ones where not only are they monetarily successful, but they've created positive work cultures for their employees. And of course, that's dependent upon the soft skills of its leaders.
Sure. And you mentioned communication skills, and I know you know this, but I always like to focus on the fact that with communication skills, it's not just your speaking, it's also, are you a good listener? And
Sure.
that's what you alluded to with the empathy, because you can't have empathy if you don't listen to what the person's saying to you.
Well, it's particularly important in my profession. Clients, when they come to you, often are in a position of stress, not all the time, but a lot of times. And you have to be empathetic, and you have to give them a feeling of confidence and trust so that they can unburden themselves and let you know sometimes facts which may not be favorable to them. But you need to know the good and the bad, just as though a patient going to a doctor needs to be able to express what's actually going on with his or her body.
And so that goes back to, you may have the hard skills, you may have the knowledge, you may have the
Right.
law degree and the medical degree, but if you're sitting down writing notes and never looking at the person, you're not going to be the one
No.
that they're going to feel positively to. And in healthcare, I know that when communication breaks down, those are the ones that are more likely to have malpractice suits.
Absolutely.
It comes right down to
Yeah,
communication.
you need good bedside manner in anything.
Bedside or wherever, or just talk to the person,
That's
not to the
right.
wall. And again, with different cultures, that becomes an issue.
It
And
does.
so I have to help other cultures understand that the American culture says, look at the person when you speak to them
Absolutely.
and listen to them.
Well, there's probably no shortage of companies or whatever that you can work with to, you know, improve those skills, because not everybody's perfect. That's for sure.
And none of us are. So
And
we
none
can
of us are.
always
always
improve. We
absolutely.
may be good listeners when the client's on the other side of the desk, but we strive to do it all the time in our lives.
I agree.